for a lot of years, I really struggled with just embracing my body shape, and now that I am a grown woman, I have the choice of being uncomfortable in my body and always trying to hide it, or just embracing it. And now I'm choosing to embrace it, and I feel like Skims is going to help me do so loudly and proudly in all types of silhouettes, because it really does just suck everything and enhance your natural body shape. I naturally am a little bit curvier. I have bigger arms, I have bigger hips. My goal for this year is just to eliminate all negative body noise and just embrace who I am. So I present to you guys my body in Skims. This is what the body is giving. I want you to sit up here and tell me right now that this isn't giving tea. This is now a new personal fave and a staple in my closet. I will no longer be wearing any of my pieces without the shapewear. The way it just cinched everything in, I feel amazing. Like I could literally just run outside like this, and it's taken me a long time to get to this point of having body positivity and just eliminating all negative body noise that I have when it comes to my shape. So if you guys are interested in getting snatched and looking your best all 2025, make sure to click the shop link down in my description box so that you can look this amazing and real in Skims all year. Happy Monday, guys. We just got back in the city. Actually, let's rewind a few days because I spent a really cute weekend in New York City. Guys, we're in New York City. We're going to high tea in Soho, and we're looking good.
I love this area so much.
Girl, same. I took pictures in front of that Valentino store 3 years ago. I didn't know Miu Miu. Did they just add Miu Miu? I don't think that was there before.
I would love to live in a loft.
Yes.
Above one of these stores. Like,
so cute. Yes. It's literally so good. I got a matcha lemonade from there in Chicago. So good. Oh, Wolford. I didn't know they had actual stores, but their bodysuits, y'all, are tea. The bodysuit that I have on right now is like a dupe for, it's a dupe for them. But this is my outfit of the day. I just have on these cross jeans from, I believe, Fashion Nova. This bodysuit is from Shein. My jacket is from Zara, and my bag is from Janelle's Closet because we have to carry some umbrellas around in the city. But overall, very cute look. And look at Janelle. Look at how cutesy. I'm scared to bring my camera out. Give us a little OOTD.
Pants are from Abercrombie.
Mm-hmm.
Top is SKIMS collection.
Mm-hmm.
Jacket is from Pretty Little Things.
Mm-hmm.
Bag is from Shein.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes are Shein.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And looking amazing.
No, anything.
You can wear black in May.
No, I am, but like,
Or you'd rather do like tan or brown. She's debating this one or that one. Hey guys, so right now we're at a hookah lounge that we found in New York. On the Upper East Side, it's called Charisma. We got some unicorn stars and some hookah. I always get like passion fruit. I'm a one drink girly, like to keep the road juicy. back home and we're back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is honestly wholesome. I love to have a little fun. I love to sprinkle in a little spontaneity into my life, but I also absolutely love structure, balance, all of that. And this week is all about that because I have a lot going on. I literally have 2 presentations at work. I have to wrap up January because I'm a few days behind because I went on vacation and decided to fill up my own cup. I just recorded an episode with a guest, my first guest for 2025. Her name is Taylor Campbell. She's the founder of the brand For the Girls Who Do It All, which is just like a social network for people who are multifaceted. And so I just did that interview and I just did a thing. Talk about a girl who does it all. I am my own task rabbit. Even though I love hiring Leo and he does his big one, I just went ahead and put up these 2 prints that I purchased literally almost like a month ago, but they're up now. I just need to buy another bedside table lamp so it can go over there, and then the whole entire bedroom will be complete. As of right now, I just have this cream fuzzy rug. I'm just loving the texture of this rug, y'all. Like waking up in the morning and putting my feet on this is definitely like a sprinkle of joy. I'm all about textures and colors and all of that, bringing that into my space because it really does make me happy and it makes me feel more cozy because literally my entire apartment is hardwood floors. So this is just a nice little breakup. But my coffee table did arrive last week, actually a couple weeks ago, and I finally had Leo come and put them together. He also put together, surprise, my bed frame. We're going to do an entire video because I'm not doing it justice enough, but I'm really pleased with how the bedroom is coming together. It's very calm. We have the woods and the browns carrying in from both spaces, and I was very intentional about that, and I'm just really excited. I don't know that I necessarily will incorporate a rug in here, but we shall see. I'm still debating if I want to get another bench to go on this side of the actual table and then just get 2 chairs to go on this other side. But right now I have this like little nook going on from the ottoman that was once over here and served as my coffee table. I just put some other pillows on top of it and like a little blanket just to zhuzh it up a little because it's really not supposed to be in here. But for now, this is working. This is how we redesign a space and repurpose furniture that we once had. So I don't have to like rebuy everything because this actually does serve a purpose. It houses all of my little games, all of my books currently because I don't have a bookshelf. And it's like my little mini library in there. So I can't exactly get rid of that and I don't have a need to. I just need to figure out what we're gonna do. But all in all, this space is really coming together. And this year, I want to be a lot more intentional about getting on here and vlogging with intent and not just yapping. Because I feel like I did that a lot in 2025. And you guys love my yap sessions. But I feel like there's a time and place for that. We're going to yap on the podcast. And here, we're going to actually do some cinematography, showing you guys some things. Typically on Mondays, I work from home. So this is the usual situation. I actually have quite the unusual setup though for today. I have my desktop on here, and I do believe that on my work from home days I will pull this bad boy out. I don't know if it's necessarily good for my computer for me to be unplugging it and plugging it back in. Please let me know. But I will be purchasing like a sideboard, which is like a buffet cabinet, to go right here where I can store my desktop when I don't need it, so that this space can be multifunctional, right? Like when I do need an in-home office, I can have one, and when I just want like an island / dining table, I can have that too. I've been really into Mediterranean food lately. I recently went to this food hall called Le Chouk that's downtown in Chicago, and it has this delicious like chicken shawarma bowl, and it has like rice, hummus, and it comes with pita. And so I've recently discovered that I love pita. Like I love bread, I love carbs, like that is my thing. And I recently discovered this market by my house that serves the best sourdough bread. Like when I tell you I was hooked on sourdough for like a week straight, I had sourdough toast, I had salmon toast, I had just regular toast. I was eating bread every single day and I loved it. But I think pita is even better than sourdough. It's just soft, it's doughy, it's like a mix between a roll and a slice of bread, if that makes sense. But I got this little wrap and it has chicken shawarma in it, feta cheese, red onion, tomato, cucumber, and it looks like they sprinkled on some cilantro. So I'm gonna eat this. But I've just really been into Mediterranean dishes lately, and even though one of my New Year's resolutions was to make a menu every single week, I have not stuck to that. I did it for the first 2 weeks of the year, and then I traveled this week and I kind of fell off. So definitely probably gonna need to get back into creating my menus. I've been inspired by a lot of the cuisines that I've been indulging in as of lately. I actually went to this restaurant in New York and they had like this soy sesame garlic situation going on top of this Wagyu steak, and it was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. It was like the biggest twist on steak, egg, and potatoes, but it was fire. When I say it was fire, it was fire. So I definitely need to figure out how I can recreate that soy sesame marinade on my steak. I have another steak actually in here. Yes, I do. So I bought this at the top of the month. It's still in there. It's still doing good. This is a New York strip bone-in. This actually was $11.99. It was $12, which is cheaper than any steak dinner meal you can get from even Longhorn. And that piece of steak is really like 2 or 3 servings of steak for me, because I can cut it up and put it over a steak salad. I can also have a steak like pita wrap, and I can also do just like a steak bowl. So I can do steak with rice and like some sort of fresh salad. And that's how I want to do all of my proteins. Like, think about what kind of protein am I craving for the week, and then come up with like some really cool recipes and put it on my menu. So if you're struggling to meal prep or just get into the mode of cooking for yourself, definitely just like try out some new cuisine. Think about ways you can do your own little spin on it at home, and it's gonna make cooking more exciting. And not only that, guys, but for Christmas, I got this super duper cute cutting board from my mom. I saw this on Amazon and I was like, I have to have this, because I had the smallest little cutting board from college, y'all. It was literally like 2 by 2. It was so tiny. I could barely cut an apple on top of it. So this has been a lifesaver. It's double-sided, of course. So on one side, you know, I prep my fruits and veggies, and on the other side, I can use it for meats. And it's made me super excited to cook. Now I just need to like upgrade my salt and pepper shakers. I know some people like to use the electric ones, but I kind of like the mechanical, where it's like a wheel or a handle and you kind of grind it. I think I want to get that, because I want to get fresh peppercorns. And I have kosher salt already. I use that a lot for my steaks. But yeah, I just feel like you're a real chef when you actually grind fresh peppercorns and you're using like flaky salt. Like, you know, Gordon Ramsay is always taking that flaky salt and sprinkling it over his food. But someone actually made a comment on my last video, and they said that my videos have been giving blurry. So here's the thing. I've been budgeting for the month, and it looks like we get paid 3 times this month for all of my corporate girlies who get paid every other week. January is the month for you to be discussing and figuring out how you want to invest or hold on to the little extra cash that we're getting for this month. And it's not like it's coming from another month. This is genuinely an extra check. So if you are someone who budgets like on a bi-weekly basis, you set aside half for bills this week and half for the bills the next week, you literally have a whole extra check. So I'm thinking about how I want to invest it. And I honestly have been eyeing the Sony ZV-E10. I think that's what it's called. And I've also been considering the DJI Osmos. And also, even if you know content creators who are using either pieces of equipment, let me know if you like their videos. I feel like the DJI Osmo is a little too smooth. People always talk about motion sickness when it comes to other cameras, but honestly, I think it's just too smooth and it doesn't match the naked eye. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because ultimately this is your experience when you're viewing, and I want to make sure that it's top tier. And I'm always one who believes that to make money, you gotta spend money, and I'm more than happy to invest in you guys' experience with my content. I also got a comment about the audio for my videos. I never use an external mic, and maybe that's something else that I should invest in. So let me know. I definitely been eyeing the DJI actual like pocket microphone. It's super sleek. It sounds crisp. So that is something that I'm not confused on, but let me know if you guys think it's necessary. I haven't had any other complaints about it, but recently in this 1 month, I got a comment about how blurry my videos were and how the sound quality was bad. So, you know, I'm always here to elevate and continue growing. I'm all about not fixing it if it's not broken. But again, if you guys feel like the experience could be a little better and it would make you watch longer, then, you know, like, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, I'm all for it. At the end of this week, we're doing a aroma therapy session, and we're going to be making perfumes at this place called The Aroma with my sister. So we're going on a little sister date, and I'm just so excited about that. And then this weekend, I went to do high tea. So I'm just baking in the time to frequent in third spaces that make me happy, that make me light up. And that is what is most important, I feel like, in this stage of my life where I am becoming and blossoming into the woman that God is calling me to be. I want to make sure that I'm watering myself and I'm planting seeds in places where they can actually grow. I'm done frequenting in places that literally don't allow me to flourish. Like, you're planting seeds in dead soil, whereas now I'm like, okay, I'm planting seeds in places where there is literal nutrients, proper soil, proper water, proper climate for me to prosper. And that has just been amazing. And what is even better is when you have friends who act as fertilizer for you, for your garden in the places where you're trying to grow. Whereas in other seasons when I felt like it was dry and I couldn't sustain myself and I was experiencing burnout and I would just like crash, I have friends who now are like fertilizer and they keep me going, you know? And so that's so important as a woman who's becoming and transitioning and occupying a completely new space and new city and new lifestyle. Like, it's important to just ease into things, and I've been able to ease into things in the most beautiful way because I've made such like amazing friends. Like, it's funny how you think that you've experienced the greatest love of your life at certain points until you meet something else and you're like, no, this is even better. And this isn't even as good as it's going to get. You're going to meet more amazing people who are going to love on you and pour into you. And I know in my last vlog, I touched a little bit on my breakup experience because I feel like I'm a little bit of a late bloomer when it comes to relationships and dating. And not because I don't have any experience with dating. It's because this is my first experience of like a real heartbreak, and it's gut-wrenching, you know. It's really difficult, but I feel like I'm picking up the pieces and I'm putting myself back together in a really, really beautiful way. And what once was a masterpiece is now being recreated and reshaped into something that's like way better. And I'm really proud of my growth and the way in which I have been able to be resilient throughout this entire process and just like healing myself back whole. And I just want to encourage anyone who's out there that's experiencing something similar, and it might not be related to like a breakup, it might be related to just like a life change or, you know, just a pivot in career or lifestyle or environment. Just know that it may feel as though things are falling apart when in actuality things are falling into place. And like, God is very intentional. He may use, you know, destruction. He may use storms. He may use people, breakups, all types of very negative things that are happening in your life as a catalyst for the change that is going to make you look at yourself and say, okay, what can we do differently? That's ultimately going to change your life forever. So I thank God every single day for, you know, the difficult situations, the hardships, the upsets, because every single moment that I've had like that in my life, I feel like has been the turning point that has taken my life from here to here, you know? So I can't even question him right now when I do feel like things are getting a little strange or like uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, on the other side of my discomfort is something that is amazing, is an insurmountable amount of peace and joy on the other side of that. So just stick it through. I know you might be uncomfortable. It's annoying having to go through, you know, change, but it's necessary. So that's enough of my rant for the day, guys. I literally just ranted to you guys for 20 minutes straight, and I still haven't eaten my food. But I hope you guys are having a miraculous and marvelous week. Set your intentions and your goals now. You know, I was just talking to Taylor about this on today's episode. If you do not plan for the day, you plan to fail, essentially. You can have 9 things on your to-do list, and if you just look at it as 9 things and you don't actually put together and strategize how you're going to tackle those 9 things, nothing's going to happen to them. And I feel like much of my life, where I look back on moments where I was stuck, it was because I was not willing to strategize a plan to get out of that. And a lot of you are not in the predicament that you're in because you are a victim or because life circumstances have just knocked you all the way down and you can't get up. No, it's because you're not willing to figure out how to. And you don't have to do it alone. You can pray, you can lean into your community, you can ask for resources, you can do a lot of things. But as long as you do something, that's what's going to help you get to the next point. And so I just want to make sure that you guys do that. Take radical responsibility for the way in which your life is panning out this week, and make sure that you're planning accordingly to what it is that you said that you wanted to do for this year, and even for this week or just for today. Make sure you take radical responsibility for that and figure out how you're going to do it. But today I was feeling a little extra and I wanted to try out some different stuff because I was actually using the app today, and I got a grande iced blonde vanilla latte with caramel brulee cold foam. It's actually really good. I normally get vanilla sweet cream cold foam, but that was really good. I lined the cup with caramel, and then I did blonde espresso with cinnamon powder on top, because every time I make my chai at home, I put tons of cinnamon in it and I love it. Working from home is so chill. Like, do you guys prefer to work from home or to go into the office? I honestly love both. I work in an office where a lot of people are taking meetings, and it's like an open floor plan. So you're hearing everyone's conversations, and sometimes it can be a little distracting. So I just like to turn on my little noise canceling headphones, my brown noise, and lo-fi music, and it works for me. So I'm about to actually do that right now because I like the same environment when I'm working from home. So we're just gonna turn on some hotel lobby music. This is music to my ears, literally. So I'm about to write down and update my to-do list for the day and go to my Notion Hustle and Flow dashboard, check any outstanding tasks, my emails and everything, and go ahead and get started with the workday.
So I smelled this vanilla wood.
I don't think so. Which one did you like?
It was called vanilla wood. And I liked the coconut one. Edit that. It happens.
Okay.
It happens.
Nothing broke though, so praise be.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells nice.
But it does smell like flower bomb.
It kind of does. Look, I have flower bomb in my bag right now. It smells like it.
Oh, this is food. I'm gonna do some vanilla food.
What does food smell like?
Like manly a little bit. It's the best way to describe it.
Mmm.
Yeah, you like that?
It does smell like a good man.
Yeah.
Okay, here's vanilla wood.
It's definitely, this smells
Oh, this smells
Which
good.
one's that one?
Vanilla wood.
Yeah, this smells like when you go into like one of those shops, like a smoke shop or something.
A smoke shop.
You know when you go like, cause they have like the essential oils.
Oh. Yeah, bergamot and patchouli are in a lot of rooms, or like essential oil blends.
It's two vanilla oils.
Oh, this smells so
They have a
good.
cotton candy. What is that?
Smells like a good sangria. It's sangria White Beach.
Ooh, I'm putting that in mine. Which one did you
Guys,
have?
they have too much good stuff.
Ooh, smell the Chardonnay. I like it.
It smells like liquor.
This is good, but it's like a
It's like a dainty thing.
it's like a sweet, yeah. With the coconut back, 'cause I feel like that's not
Not, it's gonna throw everything.
Yeah, it's not throwing
Is it going so far?
It's good.
I don't know. We found like 4 each. I don't know if there's
a limit or anything.
There's no limit. And then once you hit submit, I'll get your order at the front on this iPad and make it for you up there.
Hey, thank you. Did you want this back?
Let's get down to business.
A piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. I get you home by a decent time. Wait, fuck your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's a feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed in the crib.
Be well and smell good. Does yours smell good?
Yes, it smells so good. I did a wonderful job.
India.
You know.
We're gonna be the next perfumist, so look out for the Joyner aromas. They're coming.
Bring your easel and pencil suit. Here you go, you try to tease with them pictures. You could ride on me just like.
Where are we at?
Wait, I forgot the name.
We're at some espressos and fur thing.
Yeah, it's like an espresso and fur vintage clothing thing. They have espresso martinis. They're very dark, but the selection is great. Rikki should show you all around. They got you the Chanel.
Y'all know who this is. Michaela, this is
I'm Tiffany. Hi, Rikki's vlog.
I don't hear you. They can hear me.
This is a Jackie, a Gucci Jackie. Normally, I'm not a huge fan.
I'm gonna turn this on.
No, turn it on. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of the Jackie, but this one is so sexy. It's a deep chocolate brown, gold hardware. When I tell you this is giving grown and sexy, no, like y'all.
Y'all just don't know.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. This is too fat, and I want Rikki to get it.
You look. I need to get more into my fashion bag because I literally have nothing designer.
Wanna go shopping?
I do.
And now I'm about to wash my face and put my hair in my little hair wrap. But we are now ending the day off. I like to get up earlier on Saturdays. As I told you guys, I don't use an alarm clock. So I normally naturally wake up around 7:30 every single day. When I was in college, I used to really waste my Saturdays. I would have plans in the evening and then do nothing all day on Saturday. And I just can't afford to do that anymore now that I have a corporate job. My Saturdays are my baby. I use them very wisely. I try to jam pack as much as I can in my Saturdays to either do a lot of nothing and just rest or be extremely productive. And you guys, today is one of those very productive Saturdays, so you guys get to really see me in my element. Today we are going to the Hoxton with a few of my friends. We're just gonna chill out, chillax. Last night I went to that event and it was so fun, guys. Like, we got to see all of the furs. There were a lot of women in the room who were just really dope. I kind of really just stayed to my friends. Like, I didn't get a chance to network because I got there a little later. I went to dinner with my sister to this place called The Tavern, I think that's what it's called. But it was really, really good, I can't lie. So it was a good choice. Glad that we went there. It's actually restaurant week here in Chicago. So a lot of the restaurants have a specific menu with like a 3-course meal where you can get a appetizer as well as a entree and dessert, and it's like the best of the best that they have at their restaurant. And so I didn't get anything from the restaurant week menus, but they were very enticing. Maybe next year I will be more involved in restaurant week, or who knows, maybe today when I go to Sierra I might see something on the menu that I might like to try. But I don't think that I'm in the mood to just be venturing and trying new stuff. My makeup literally takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. It does not take me long at all. But today I have to do some work for a client, so I'm trying to get that done before I actually leave to go meet my friends. I have to go through one of their videos and pull out clips for their socials and then make captions and everything. And I have a whole dashboard created for my client in Notion where they can retrieve their entire content calendar and basically just go through an approval of everything that I've created. Thus far, I haven't had them not approve any of the content that I've created. This is my favorite part of the makeup routine. So I just take my neutral territory palette and I take a neutral tone that's closer to my skin and I put that all over my lid as a base to get us started. And then I do white in the inner corner. It just adds like a little twinkle twinkle. I like to wear my hair like this a lot during the work week just to pull my hair back out of my face because it can be a little overstimulating. So when I'm working, I like to have at least most of my hair pulled back. And I honestly might clip this too because having to keep moving this out of my face is annoying. Makeup is done and now we need to make ourselves a coffee because we've got lots to do. I actually don't have any coffee, so we're gonna make a chai latte. This is my at-home recipe. I've literally been making this for months and it has not failed me yet. It is so delicious. So if you want a quick fix, you don't have time to be whisking up some matcha or brewing some coffee, then this is the recipe for you. Get a glass. I like to use these glasses. I got them from Amazon and they are the bomb. so right now, as you guys can see, I'm just on my laptop finishing up some final touches for this social calendar. It is a very, very robust system, but it really helps me to knock this out in like an hour or two. So I just sit down, I watch the clip or the content that my client provides me. I pull salient clips and I have like a whole database built out. So from the far left to right, we have the episode title, we have the caption that I'm creating, we have the post type. So the main post types that I create for this client is video clips as well as graphic posts that have like a quote from the show. And then I put a corresponding file name that is linked to the Google Drive folder with all of the content. And then I also put the clip time. The clip time isn't really for my client, it's just for me to know what clips I'm pulling. So once I've pulled out all of my captions and I kind of know like what the content mix is going to be, how many graphics, how many videos, I also have the clip time. So when I download the actual video content that they sent over to me, all I have to do is go to those time markers and take those clips out, download them, and upload them to my Google Drive, then for the client to upload those clips. So I honestly at this point could provide services to podcasters or individuals who like already are creating long form content, but they need clips to be created and captions to cross promote that main form of content across different places, because I've got this down to a science and I've been doing it for them for the past like 6 months. So it's a very, very low lift because I've created a system. Like it's like an operation at this point, and I knock it out in about, it used to take me a few hours, but now I have leveraged AI and it makes my job even easier. I like to think that I'm an amazing writer. So because I'm an amazing writer and I know how to prompt ChatGPT, it's a lot easier for me to bust out stuff because it's writing as though it's writing like me. You get what I'm saying? When you give it a crappy prompt, it's not going to give you a good caption. It's going to sound very robotic. It's going to have thousands of emojis in it and it's not going to be good. But I've pretty much trained it. I've written like the first, I want to say like 4 or 5 episodes worth of content myself. And then I started to like input those captions into ChatGPT and asked it to write with that same tone and messaging. So it's made my life a lot easier. So typically what I'll do is pull the quote from the content and then I'll give it to ChatGPT and I will say like, hey, improve this, or like add a call to action to it, because sometimes I struggle with defining the call to action for a post, especially when it's just not really clear like what you would take away from it. So I give it to ChatGPT and then it spews out something that's even better. And it got some feedback from the district and they said that viewership has tripled since I've started to create content for them, which is the main goal. That's the priority, is for viewership to go up. It's for people to see these clips and be like, oh, I want to watch this. Like, I need to learn more. These are metrics and things that I'm holding on to, but this is pretty much what my weekends look like. I sit down at this very table, and if I'm not working on client work, I'm working on work for you guys. I'm literally like editing my videos, and I normally work from like 8 to 5, but I'm trying to figure out a new schedule for my weekends because I feel like my whole entire day is gone by the time I'm done editing or working. And so I'm just really trying to figure out how I can, I don't know, like just get it together. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, should I wake up earlier on Saturdays? But I already have to wake up early during the week. So it's just like, how do I balance all of this out with daylight savings? But it's starting to get dark later on in the day, which I'm very appreciative of because I've been so tired of literally walking home from work and it's dark outside. Like, it just feels like there's nothing else that you can do. Like, you're a prisoner in your own home. You have to stay home because it's dark. Like, I don't want to walk around anywhere, please. So yeah, I've just been kind of beholden to my house, but as soon as all of this is over, I think I'm gonna switch it up. And maybe Sundays will be my day that I wake up extremely early. Or maybe I should just wake up earlier every day so that I have more time in the mornings to just sit down and like dedicate to work before work. Let me know. All of my entrepreneurs out there, people who are pursuing a dual career, do you just get up earlier in the mornings to do a little bit of work before work? Or do you dedicate a day on your weekend to do work? Because I just feel like it's not as realistic and sustainable for every Saturday for me to be sitting down for hours at a time working on stuff. Like, it's taking away from me being able to live my life.
because that's what my weekend is for me to live my life. So yeah, I've been sitting here for a couple hours and I've gotten a lot done. And I'm very proud of the progress. I should be able to send them a finalized content calendar by no later than tomorrow, which I'm very excited about because that's the timeline that I gave them. I told them early next week, but it looks like I'll be done now, so I'm excited. It's always good to get deliverables done earlier, like you under promise and over deliver to clients. Never over promise and tell them you're going to be able to get something done and then you don't, because then that's how they start to lose trust. Good day so far. I don't know what is going on, but like everyone is texting my phone right now. Everybody's reminiscing. One guy sent me an old video of us from like a few years ago, and someone else texted me and asked me what my weekends were looking like in February and if I wanted to meet him somewhere. Someone else asked me if he could bring me coffee this morning. So let's just say the dating life is it's booming. It's booming. We're back in business and it's booming. I really am who I think I am. And slowly and surely, but I'm gonna finish wrapping this up. I need to text my friend actually, because I was supposed to meet her at 11:30, but he still hasn't come with my coffee. But I need to walk over to her house in like the next 15 minutes. Where's Gucci? Where'd you go?
Okay. Yeah, get on y'all Zoom 2025.
We can't show you the plans, but the plans were made.
Put them into practice. Pray over them. Yeah.
I know that's
big business all year.
The biggest.
Rikki always in the bag.
Rikki in the bag.
Yeah.
Rikki in the bag.
You should have saw this girl yesterday.
Oh, I was walking slow.
We were so ahead of her. I was like, bro.
I had on heels though.
No, it was too cold, so you had to pretend you don't have
You need to come on.
You need it.
Happy Sunday, guys. Today is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to church. I'm feeling really good. I've had this top for quite a few years, so I honestly do not remember where it's from, but it's very, very cute. It's a bodysuit, and then I have on these pants. These are from Pretty Little Thing. I am 4'11", and they are the perfect length. I always wear them with a pair of kitties. I am wearing these. I have these also in black, and they're like my favorite pair of shoes. They're a little bit taller than your typical kitten, but I love them and they're so comfortable. I wear these all the time. I've walked around downtown New York City. I walked around Soho in these. I also have walked around downtown in Chicago in these. Like, they're very, very cozy. I'm wearing my usual stack of necklaces, and then I just have on my bracelet from this is a Tory Burch dupe. This is the outfit of the day. Nothing too crazy. Super cutesy. See it? Hey, hey, hey. But now we just need to put on our coat. I wanted to show you guys really quickly my go-to fragrance mix right now is Vanilla by Fleur. This literally smells divine. And then I also mix it with my Ariana Grande perfume. And it just smells, amazing. And now we're ready to go. Hope you guys have an amazing week. If you don't make it into church this week, make sure to at least just watch a sermon online. There are so many ways that you can tune in as an online worshiper, okay? Just tune into somebody. Do a daily devotional. Do something to fill back up your cup before you go back into the office and into all of the duties that you have as a wife, a woman, as a sister, as a friend. You got to pour your cup back up, and this is the way I like to do it. So let's go ahead and get to church. One of them I actually met in the elevator at work. He's a very sweet guy. He works in finance, also in my building at work. So we went to brunch after church today. Service was really good. And one thing that I took away from it was that like your fall isn't final. And so many of us are tripping over, you know, the little things. We feel like so many little hiccups are the defining moments of where we're going to be. But at the end of the day, it's not final. Like God has the final say. And just because you're down right now doesn't mean you're always going to be down. And that's what I'm carrying with me into this new week. I have a lot to do, y'all. Like, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, more so than I usually am. But at the end of the day, God has carried me this far. I got through college. I got through some of the toughest seasons in my life. Like, what else is this? Right now, I am working on finalizing the content calendar for my client that we started on Friday, or actually that we started yesterday. I did a little bit of the work while I was with my friends. I finalized the captions, and I'll briefly kind of walk you guys through my process again, because I don't think I really got to tell you yesterday. But pretty much what I do is I watch the video. After I watch the video and I've gotten an idea of what social clips I want to pull, I will then like mock up how I want the caption to go, and then I feed it into ChatGPT and I ask it to use the same tone and messaging as the brand guide that I built for them, and then it feeds me back a custom tailored caption that fits with the same exact tone and messaging. So if you're someone who struggles with writing and you don't have the creative capacity to push out like 14 captions in one sitting, then like definitely leverage AI. I use it all the time and it's been very useful for me. And again, it's not like the AI is just writing the entire caption. I write it for the most part with my language, tone, and messaging in mind of my client, and then I just ask ChatGPT to kind of like zhuzh it up a little. Definitely look into that for all my marketing girlies who are out there and you have clients that you're building social calendars for and you're struggling with the captions. AI is your best friend. But outside of that, I also need to start working on my capstone project for work. I started to work on it a couple weeks ago, did some more last week, but I really need to start finalizing my slides as well as my script for the presentation. And I need to have all of my slides pretty much done tomorrow and flesh out the script on Tuesday. So that's going to be like my workflow. So I really just need to finalize doing the research tonight. And I'm probably going to do research while I watch a movie because I'm just chilling in the house. As soon as I got in the house, I took out a piece of steak from my freezer. So I'm going to cook that and probably have like a little steak wrap because I still have those garlic naans. And I still have some pita bread, so I'll probably just have like a little steak wrap, and I think that'll be very good tonight. And I'm not going to eat it all, so I'll have the other piece of steak ready and prepped to eat with another wrap tomorrow while I work from home. And then tomorrow when I work from home, I'm going to order my groceries so I can cook for the week, because that's what I normally do on Mondays. This is like the rinse and repeat routine that we've been working with, and it works because I used to be a Sunday night kind of cooker. Like I would cook on Sundays, but I just felt like I was trying to fit in so much in one day to get my life together, and it also was taking away from me being able to do things socially on Sundays. Otherwise, unless I like got up early in the morning to cook, but I like to use my mornings on Sundays to just like chill, unwind, like get myself ready for church. And I like to get ready for church slowly. I don't like to rush. I like to do my praise and worship at home because there's no guarantee that they're going to play the songs that I need to hear that morning. So I do my own little praise and worship while I get ready, and I like to get ready very slow. So I have no time in the mornings to be cleaning, cooking, and doing all of that before I go to church. So nowadays, instead of Sundays being my like clean day and my cook day and everything, it's now just a day for me to collect myself. Like, I really don't even do laundry or anything. It's just a day for me to go to the Lord's house. I might eat out with friends or something, and then I come home and I will make something like a bite to eat. But it doesn't necessarily have to stretch for the entire week. It can just go for like a couple of days, and then I order more groceries on Mondays, and that's when I cook. I cook on Mondays after work because I normally have the Zoomies after my work day, just because I'm sitting at a desk all day coming off of a weekend of being able to be up and doing whatever I want to. So since I have the Zoomies, I just will get off work and cook. And then I normally clean on Mondays too. And that's just my little Monday routine. So it doesn't feel like it's just like a work day. It's like a reset day, my Mondays. I don't know. Let me know what you guys do. Do you reset on the weekends, or do you reset during the week, or do you reset daily? Because I find that resetting daily honestly is best. Like, I don't even have to flip my whole house and clean everything top to bottom because I keep it relatively really clean. Oh, I also have some deliverables that are due for our brand campaign. So once I finish getting all these social clips done, I'm going to make sure that I download, save, and send to the brand all of the final deliverables and get it all scheduled and up on my phone and draft it so that on Wednesday when it needs to go live, I have no extra work that I have to do. Literally all I have to do is press post during my lunch break. And that, my friends, is how we're balancing a dual career in advertising and tech. By weekends, this is what I'm doing. I'm locked in. I'm working on stuff for clients as well as myself. And then during the week, I am a full-time tech girl. Smells so good. So I just finished cooking my piece of steak. She looks literally that easy. All you need is 2 fresh cloves of garlic, some salt, some peppercorns, and you got a good piece of steak. Good morning, guys. Today's Wednesday. I have a really big presentation today at work, and I'm very nervous about it, but God's got me, and so we're gonna do a quick prayer together. And some of you can recite this as well if you have anything big or major going on. Heavenly Father, we thank you for waking us up this morning. We thank you for an abundance of opportunities and the ability to show up and show out. I ask that you instill a sense of power and resilience as we enter these spaces that not necessarily were built by us, but were built for us, Lord. I ask that you allow me to champion the powerfulness and champion the confidence and the ability to take up space, Lord, and to take all doubt or fear or sense of imposter syndrome that I may have in my heart and remind me that I am yours. Remind me that I am yours and that I was given a purpose before I was even given a name, Lord. I ask that you cover this presentation and that you cover all of my topics and you allow me to speak to these individuals in a way that they've never been spoken to before, Lord. I have to ask that you allow my words to be powerful, for my stance to be powerful, for every single word that I utter to be powerful and that it will resonate with my audience, Lord. I ask that you carry me throughout today with an immense amount of energy that only you could supply, that no coffee, no matcha, no chai latte could ever give, that you are the everlasting energy source, Lord. I ask that you give me the ability to smile, Lord, throughout today, even in my troubles, even through the little instances of inconveniences, Lord. I ask that you allow me to shine, that you allow me to have joy, and that you allow me to take up space in the ways that you have called me to. I thank you again for opportunity. I thank you for covering. I thank you for a job, Lord, because we know right now that the job market is insane, but you have blessed me enough to be able to pay my bills, Lord. And for that, I am thankful and I am grateful. I thank you for food. I thank you for covering. I thank you for community. And I thank you for allowing me to find new and amazing third spaces in Chicago, Lord. And for any woman that is listening, God, I ask that you continue to cover her and that you continue to instill a sense of power and grace and give her the balance of grit and grace as she walks into any workspace that she had maybe in, Lord. Whether she's working a 9-to-5 or if she's working for herself, give her the discipline and the confidence to go after everything that is hers, Lord. In your son Jesus' name we pray, amen. So we're back home now. I literally just got back here like 20 minutes ago and we're about to head out to happy hour. I'm meeting my friend Tamarin at Hide and Seek. I'm very excited to go here. This is my first time, but I've heard good things. I just have on this super cutesy top. I literally just wore this in New York, but I just feel like it's okay to repeat your wardrobe, especially if you're wearing it in a different city. Like literally nobody in Chicago saw me wear this. So update, my presentation went really, really well. I'm so proud of myself. They threw some different questions at me, but I feel like I did really good answering them. And overall, my financial knowledge is just growing a lot. Just overall, like super duper uber excited about just the future. Like I just feel like everything is everything. I washed my hair on Monday, which I think I'm going to start doing that now. Like on my work from home days on Mondays, I'm going to just start cleaning my house like I normally do and doing my hair. I washed it using this product line by The Rootist. I did a brand collab with them, but when I tell you this is literally the truth, y'all, I'm not kidding. This is not sponsored. Like I tell you, I kid you not, this is amazing. It made my hair shine. My bundles are shining again. Like y'all saw how they looked a few days ago. It looked a hot mess. But since using it, like my hair feels bouncy. It just feels like I literally just left the salon. And this is very concentrated, so you only need a little bit, which I love because I don't have time to be having huge, big products in here. I rarely do my own hair, only when I need to touch it up, and I rarely touch it up anyway. If you are someone who wants to learn how to refresh your weave, let me know and I can do a whole breakdown video of how I utilize this product. But if you go to my Instagram reel, I showed you guys me just like washing my leave out and doing it, and I did it again this Monday. Hair, the definition of my curls even after washing it was insane because I'm currently transitioning from having a relaxer to being fully natural, and when I tell you I loved the results, chef's freaking kiss. She's super cute, her body tea, you know, yeah, but I'm excited. So let's go ahead and go to happy hour and I'll see y'all there. Bye.